Let's open the Triggers Manager page. Click on Add on the left, select MIDI Manager, name it MIDI Keyboard and specify the MIDI interface of the desired device. This time we go for the Oxygen 49 interface and confirm with a click on Add. Since we will add new triggers later on with several learning sessions, we can proceed and close the Triggers Manager page. The first lot of our Prodigy MC is equipped with microphone preamplifiers. We want to control the 8 analog gains of our mic pre's using 8 different physical faders of the Oxygen 49 MIDI keyboard. It's clear that any external MIDI controller could be used instead of the one used as example in this tutorial. Here's the steps to follow to achieve that. Multi-select the 8 input channels, keeping Shift depressed and then click and drag on the globcon faders. Right-click on one of them to activate the pop-up menu, select Assign Level Trigger and then Learn. We have 8 input channels to be controlled, therefore we move the real faders on the MIDI keyboard in the right sequence from the 1st to the 8th. The relevant MIDI commands are received and listed in the upper part of the window. Sequence numbers are shown in the first column, named S, in the upper part for triggers and in the lower section for channels. When the learning sessions starts with a multi-selection, the default assign mode is 1 for each, so we can click on the button Assign All to have all the triggers assigned to all the channels, matching their sequence number. We can clear the multi-selection pressing ESC on our keyboard or clicking on the red MS icon and start controlling our level just moving the faders on the MIDI keyboard. Globcon can handle multiple triggers simultaneously, so more than one fader can be adjusted at a time. If we now open the Triggers Manager page, we can see the results of the learning session. Continuous is the appropriate type for level control. That's why Globcon chose that type when creating the 8 new triggers. When this page is open, the last received trigger is highlighted. That's the easiest way to find them when the list gets long. The same happened in the action list, where we can find all the actions assigned to the several triggers. When the action window is open, the last invoked one is highlighted, to quickly find them among a long list. Let's make another example. The Prodigy MC offers 2 headphones output for monitoring purposes. Let's say we would like to control the level of phone 1 with the physical wheel of the MIDI keyboard. We simply right-click on its fader, select Assign Level Trigger and then Learn. We move the wheel of the MIDI keyboard, select the trigger arrived from it and click on Assign. That's it. We can now control the phone levels, just moving the wheel up and down with a very natural movement. Matchbox XL, if controlled by Globcon, can offer up to 3 independent levels for phones out, line out and AES3 out. Let's trigger those levels with 3 different physical rotary encoders on the MIDI keyboard, repeating the usual learning procedure. Let's recall a layout which shows both the Prodigy MC and the Matchbox XL. It's really clear that triggers coming from the same MIDI controller can simultaneously control any parameter in Globcon from any device having a Globcon plugin. Don't miss the next video tutorials if you want to know more about triggers in Globcon. Powerful, easy, Globcon.